And they're going to take a timeout.
Again, you got to know what you're going to do on third down in case you don't get it. What are you going to do? What's the play call going to be? And unfortunately, we'll probably never find out.
We never
136.
Found out. So now we're going to see the old ice bath. Hell, you guys don't want to look out, though. Coker, his age, if you throw that on him, his heart might stop.
He doesn't look that great.
No, he doesn't.
Boom!
Oh, man.
Oh, my!
What was that, he says. It's freezing cold water. There's Shockey. Did he just kiss him? I think he just kissed him.
Penetration? No.
No tongue, but a little on the cheek. Oh, and there's, of course, a trick play. And is that hit he's talking about here? Oh! And boom goes dynamite.
Vilma.
Good grief.
Charlie said he thought this guy may have died. Yeah.
I think he might have. Look at this.
I'm glad they showed this.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, he's saying, feed me. He said, that guy'd be trifling.
Would this be a penalty today? Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
There's Vilma.
Helmet to helmet.
Gosh, Charlie said he was a walk-on, so Vilma probably didn't get paid that much on that hit.
Yeah. This kid?
Yes, this kid right here.
Oh, face full of Vilma.
Just the way he likes it. Man. And so, patented ESPN here. Let's show 15 different replays of the guy dying.
You got 4 Miami guys right there.
Good play. It worked. The end result didn't work very well. And you hate to see this too at the end of the game.
4th turnover? Not counting downs?
Yeah. You hate to see this too at the end of the game. I mean, the game's been already decided, and you try to put one of your guys in there, and hell, they're going to have to probably...
What the hell's Vilma still doing out there?
Good point.
What's he doing out there?
The old Travis Williams school of coaching there. That was leaving his guys.
We're down 30. Let's leave him into the middle left.
Yeah, let's leave our star player in. Man, oh man.
Turner Gill, right there.
There you go. Quarterback's coach.
Buffalo head coach. We're on to Buffalo.
Is he still there?
Kansas. Yeah.
But he's not there at Kansas anymore. Good old Jabba the Hutt replaced him. Rosie O'Donnell, Spawn.
So you had many head coaches in this game. We saw Randy Shannon.
Right.
The offensive coordinator. No, he was defensive coordinator. Future head coach of Miami. You got Craig Bowl. Frank Solich. He's now at Ohio.
Of course, Larry Coker. We've already talked about him. And I'm sure there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Happens a lot. I mean, when you got a program that wins a lot of games.
Here's a stat from Dan Patrick.
Here we go.
Caller called in this morning. Said, within the last 3 years, there's only been 5 college teams that have all their assistants still there.
How many years?
The last 3 years.
Wow.
There's only 5 college football teams that have every assistant that was there.
A lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Got to keep your resume up to date, that's for sure.
4 of them were Big Ten schools, I believe.
Yeah, but how much staff are we talking here?
The 9 assistants.
Okay.
9 assistants.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's a good stat of the day.
That is a good stat of the day.
MVP, I think Dorsey. Or maybe Andre Johnson. I don't know, Dorsey threw for, 4 touchdowns?
I think we're going to give
almost
it to
400
Dorsey.
yards?
I think they're going to give it to Dorsey.
Yep.
And the career high and a Miami high.
Bowl game high for Miami.
Right, bowl game high. So here we go, kind of one last gasp by Nebraska, and it was just not a good throw. You've seen it pretty much all game long. I mean, none of the Miami defensive backs have got challenged at all in this game. There's just no threat to throw the ball.
No, these receivers, no.
It's the quarterback, too, man. He's not good throwing the ball.
Oregon had the real beef. It was first Colorado had the beef because they pounded Nebraska. And they thought they deserved to go to the national title game. But then they play Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl that year, and Oregon trounces Colorado. So in the big thing at the end of the year, well, Oregon with Joey Harrington, we should have got a chance. So
I don't know if it would have mattered, though.
No.
This team's...
No.
Back to the whole, what if this could have happened earlier in the game? Well, what if Miami wouldn't have given up after halftime?
Yeah. Like I said, I think if they wanted to score 60 points, they could have.
I think they could have as well. I mean, that's as close to an NFL team as you're going to get, I think. A ton of talent on the field.
Even at the time, with people getting drafted, they had like 5-6 first-round picks a year for a few years. You knew they were talented, but then you can look back at 10 years later and say, hey, some of those players were actually really good and then ended up doing something. Like these Alabama players, we don't know if they're going to be any good yet.
True.
So we got to wait a while.
You can also say there's been a lot of a few guys from Miami that didn't pan out. But there's always going to be those kind of guys.
We just look at Ed Reed, Hall of Famer possibly.
Probably.
Shockey very good, Winslow very good. Yeah, that running back trio.
Yep.
Of probably no Hall of Famers, but they're all top 5, top 10 running backs
in their respective times.
Gore, McGahee, and Portis.
And you got Andre Johnson on the outside.
Andre Johnson,
which
maybe Hall of Famer.
If he continues, he could get
Will Forks, got his Super Bowl rings.
Right.
Vilma and Nebraska. I mean, anybody from this team doing anything?
I don't know.
No.
Unless you want to count Walmart greeter.
Yes.
So here you go. That's the end of the game. Miami wins it 37-14.
3 touchdowns in the span of 5 minutes there.
Yeah, you picked a great time to call Charlie over there.
Yeah.
We want to thank Charlie for definitely...
yeah, he was good. That was just him. So were you guys doing a podcast or something?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do this and upload this.
Good
this
stuff,
is about the right length too. Little under about an hour and a half.
I like this. I like
2 hours is a little long.
I did like how they split it up.
Yeah.
One of those games we were looking at, and that was over 4 hours long.
I would really
backyard brawl.
I like they sped it up, but I don't like they did it like down a 4th down.
Right.
I know they didn't get it, but let's just see it.
Right.
They skipped all the Miami drives in the 3rd quarter.
Right. So what you're saying is we could probably do without this here, maybe.
Yeah.
So here we go. The coaches are about to go walk on. I mean, what is going on? Why is it taking so long just to walk on the field?
Yeah, like Miami's got to go and take a knee, I think.
Oh, okay. So this is fourth. I mean,
something's got to happen.
Nebraska turn the ball over.
Something's got to happen. This was a good run here for the ACC. They were still in the Big East. So was Virginia Tech. So it was a good run for the Big East.
There you go.
Virginia Tech made it the year before. So the Big East made it 3 years in a row there.
I mean, you think about it. I mean, with Florida State in there and potentially Clemson, the ACC was supposed to be maybe not to the level of the SEC, but definitely could rival it. But it didn't. Never came to fruition. Miami's been so bad for so long, and by their standards and by pretty much almost anybody else's standards. There you see a great shot. Coker getting carried out.
Because I remember, I believe the year before they just killed Florida in the Sugar Bowl. Miami did, and Florida they were good.
I mean, they're always good. They got to be good. So I mean, there's. Like you said, that Nebraska has been back to this point now, and some of those kids, man, you got to feel for some of those kids. They got their butts handed to them today. I'd like to hear this.
Very rare that they start with the losing team coach here.
Right.
Unless they cut something away, but I don't. Very rare they start with the team that lost first. Well, he's a longtime assistant for Tom Osborne. And when he retired, he got the job.
He was with them when Osborne retired.
Mm-hmm. And he got the job, and then 8-9 wins wasn't good enough. Just like
sounds about the SEC, like the SEC. Yeah.
Then they bring in Callahan from Oakland.
Right.
And it went to hell soon after that.
Mm-hmm. And there we go.
2001 national title game. Miami and Nebraska. If you had to rate that game out of 5, what would you give it?
The game itself? I'd probably give it a 1.5 or a 2.
I'd give it a 2 because of the greatness of Miami. some big hits, and that flurry in the second quarter.
Right.
Greatness on display.
There's that, but definitely some great players in there, but Nebraska couldn't do anything on offense or on defense. So you basically watched one team play against pretty much like a high school team.
They had some good plays, but they didn't go back to them.
Right, and as much as I love the option, I can definitely see how it can be boring. So not a whole lot of highlight reel plays there for Nebraska. Not a lot of stuff to write home about.
What do we call this anything?
We haven't come up with a name. The next time we do this, we'll have the name ready. But this is number one of whatever it's going to be.
One of many. The 2001 national title game, Miami 37, Nebraska 14 at the Rose Bowl. This has been an edition of
whatever it is.
Whatever it is, we'll figure something out.
Alex Mitchell,
Travis Kriens.
have a good one.
See you next time.